right, Pearl Jam, that is leaving here on 105.7 The Point. Listen, normally when these Radiothon things are over, I am so absolutely completely out of my mind with like exhaustion that normally this is when I kind of tear up when I'm thanking everybody, but I think I'm going to be able to power through today. You're not? Gosh, dang it.
No, I mean, this is fine. I just wanted to say, first of all, you are extremely coherent for everything that's been going on. And if we see any, like, hysterical laughs, then that's going to be all right. Oh, but I think, by the way, we do have a total coming our way down the hall. I think Dustin is about to enter the studio. I saw him writing it down.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start saying my thank yous, and then I'll say my thank yous, and then we'll wind up with the total there at the very end.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
So, listen, it is inevitable that I am going to forget someone during this thank you process. So if I do, I am incredibly, incredibly sorry, and I will thank you at a later date, and I will feel terrible about it between now and then. So just know that, all right? But first and foremost, I would like to thank all of the volunteers. Anybody that took the time to answer the phones for us over the course of the last couple of days, greatly, greatly appreciated. We have had folks like Learn and Iggy from next door with Tim McKernan's show. We have had so many people just help us out, sit in there and man the phones. And I cannot imagine manning the phones for this thing between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, it's got to be a rough ride from time to time. So volunteers, we thank them very much. I think that it's also very important to remember why we do it, all right? And we do this for the families, all right? These families are our neighbors. Some of them are our relatives. And a lot of us have been fortunate in the fact that I've got 3 kiddos, and I've never had to spend an extended period of time with them in the hospital. These folks are coming up, or they're coming to these hospitals in St. Louis. They are scared to hell because they don't know what's going on with their kid. Their kid is everything to them, and their world is turned upside down by whatever is going on with that youngster. And the Ronald McDonald House takes the worries, or takes the day-to-day worries from the parents so that they can focus all of their attention and all of their energy on the kiddos that need it at that particular time. The very first time that I went into a Ronald McDonald House and I saw the faces on those parents, the faces of fear, the face, it was just heartbreaking to me. And I said to this gentleman, Greg Bowe, who worked in our promotions department at the time, that I hoped that we raised so much money for the Ronald McDonald House charities that one day I get a bench with my name on it. Well, last year, outside of the Creve Coeur Ronald McDonald House charities, there is a bench with my name on it.
That's pretty
awesome. The legal name, as a matter of fact, not this crazy radio name, right? So I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you. I know that this is not an easy thing for a lot of you to donate, and I know that, you know, there's bills to pay and all of those sorts of things. So I really just want to genuinely say how much I appreciate the fact that you look forward to the Radiothon, that you put in the money. We absolutely could not do this without you Point listeners. I want to thank John Kiowski, our big boss. Tommy Mattern, Tommy the boss, you know, man, he is incredibly supportive of me, and we have a really pretty incredible working relationship that I'm very lucky to have. And I've learned a lot from Tommy, and I really, really appreciate that I get to do this job, one, and that we get to do the Radiothon on top of it. I want to thank everybody here at the station that helped in one way or the other, whether they volunteered, whether they tried to sell us, whether they retweeted something, regardless of if you helped out with the Radiothon at all. I am just incredibly grateful. Thank you to Matthew Chambers, my dude Dustin Hook. This is his first year doing the Radiothon. I think you were a bit wired yesterday when we started, but we made it happen. Made it happen. So, and also Matthew Chambers, who keeps me sane and tells me the things that I need to hear, but says them in a way that, like, I don't know, that they sink into my thick skull, and that's really unbelievably appreciated. I want to thank my dudes in the Riz Show. We had a blast this morning. That was an absolute trip being on with those guys, and all they wanted to do was to help me raise money. Steph, you the same. Thank you so much. I know that you are walking into a brand new situation, and this is all kind of weird and funky, but you have been amazing and a wonderful teammate.
Hey, it's been great working with you, honestly. And, you know, help keep you entertained during your whole shift as well, because I know this is a long time to try to stay on air and stay as sane as you have been, and you've been doing a fantastic job.
Well, thank you. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Mary and the kiddos that came by last night. My dude Benjamin, the oldest, taking me home, even called me today to ask me how I was going to get home so that he could take me home. Kid's going to turn out all right, I think. I hope so. So this is it, everybody. This is the 11th year of the Radiothon. Again, we know we beat the record with over $66,000, but I do not know the total. So as we end this right now at 2:01, your 2022 grand total for our Radiothon, all of this benefiting the Ronald McDonald House Charities of St. Louis, this money staying in St. Louis, we have raised a grand total of $68,224. And folks, that brings the total for the Radiothon. Actually, this is the 12th year that we've done it. The 12-year total of the Radiothon, St. Louis. This is incredible. Point listeners, you've raised $443,224.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh.
You know what? St. Louis, I'm so proud to be one of you. I'm so proud to represent you. I'm so proud to be at this station in my hometown. Thank you for everything. Steph is in next. We'll do the Radiothon again next year.